Welcome to Brewstar Reviews. Dive into the world of Amazon products with us as we provide honest, in-depth reviews to help you make informed purchasing decisions. The Musetex K2 mid-tower computer case arrives as a comprehensive solution for those looking to balance aesthetic appeal with functional cooling out of the box. This chassis is part of a growing trend in the hardware market that prioritizes a panoramic view of internal components, often referred to as a fish tank-style design. By utilizing two large panels of tempered glass on the front and the side, the case removes the traditional metal corner pillar found in older designs, allowing for an unobstructed look at the motherboard, graphics card, and lighting effects. At a price point of approximately $90, it positions itself as a high-value option because it includes a full suite of cooling fans that would typically need to be purchased separately. This initial investment covers not just the frame of the computer but also the thermal management system and the visual flair provided by integrated lighting. When examining the build and design of the K2, the first thing to note is its structural layout. As a mid-tower, it supports standard ATX, micro ATX, and mini ATX motherboards, making it versatile for a wide range of build types. The construction utilizes a combination of steel for the frame and tempered glass for the display panels. The black finish is uniform across the metal surfaces, providing a neutral backdrop for any color scheme. One of the most significant design choices is the removal of the front intake obstruction. Usually, cases have a solid or mesh front that houses fans, but the K2 moves the primary intake to the side and bottom to maintain the glass front aesthetic. This requires a specific internal arrangement where the fans are positioned to draw air from the side panel or the bottom shroud, ensuring that the internal components still receive a consistent flow of cool air despite the solid glass panels. The internal layout is spacious enough to accommodate modern, high-performance hardware. There is significant clearance for large graphics cards, which is a critical consideration given the increasing physical size of latest generation GPUs. The case also provides ample vertical space for CPU air coolers or liquid cooling radiators. Specifically, the top of the case is designed to support radiators up to 360 mm, which is ideal for enthusiasts running high-wattage processors that require robust thermal dissipation. On the right side of the interior, the cable management area is designed with several pass-through holes. These are positioned to allow cables from the power supply to reach the motherboard and graphics card with minimal visible clutter. The power supply itself is housed in a dedicated shroud at the bottom, which hides the bulk of the wiring and helps separate the heat generated by the power supply from the rest of the system. Performance is where this case distinguishes itself from many competitors in the same price bracket. It comes pre-installed with 6 PWM ARGB fans. Understanding what these terms mean is vital to appreciating the value. PWM, or pulse width modulation, allows the motherboard to precisely control the speed of the fans based on the actual temperature of the components. This means the fans can spin slowly and quietly when the computer is performing basic tasks like web browsing but can ramp up to maximum speed during intense gaming or video editing sessions. The ARGB, or addressable RGB, component means that each LED inside the fans can be controlled individually. This allows for complex lighting patterns and synchronization with other hardware components through the motherboard software. Having 6 of these fans included means the builder does not have to spend an additional $40 or $50 on a cooling kit. The fans are typically arranged with 3 on the side for intake, 2 on the top for exhaust, and 1 at the rear for exhaust, creating a directed path for air to travel through the chassis and carry away heat. The inclusion of these fans matters because it simplifies the building process and ensures that the system is thermally viable from day one. Many budget cases ship with only 1 or 2 fans, which is often insufficient for modern gaming hardware that generates significant heat. By providing a full complement of 6 fans, the K2 ensures that there is enough static pressure and airflow to keep the GPU and CPU within safe operating temperatures. Furthermore, the case features a modern I/O panel on the top, which includes a USB Type-C port. This is an increasingly important feature as more peripherals and external storage devices move toward the Type-C standard for faster data transfer speeds and easier connectivity. Alongside the Type-C port, the panel typically includes standard USB 3.0 ports and audio jacks for headsets and microphones. The Musetex K2 is best suited for a specific type of builder. It is an excellent choice for the aesthetic-focused gamer who wants the premium look of a dual-tempered glass display without the premium price tag of high-end boutique cases. It is also well suited for first-time builders. Because the fans are already installed and the internal space is relatively open, it removes several of the more tedious steps involved in a PC build. A builder does not have to worry about purchasing a separate fan controller or figuring out the best orientation for 6 different fans, as the manufacturer has already handled the placement. Additionally, it serves the needs of those using mid-range to high-end components that require decent airflow. While extreme overclockers might look for cases with even more specialized airflow pads, the K2 provides more than enough cooling capacity for the vast majority of gaming configurations. The design also considers long-term maintenance. It includes dust filters on the bottom and top to help keep the interior clean. Dust accumulation is one of the primary causes of thermal throttling and component wear over time, so having easily removable filters is a practical benefit. The side panels are generally easy to remove, allowing for quick access when it is time to upgrade a component or perform a deep clean. The use of tempered glass rather than acrylic is another point of durability. Acrylic tends to scratch easily and can become cloudy over time, whereas tempered glass maintains its clarity and is much more resistant to surface damage. This ensures that the build continues to look as intended for several years. In a balanced closing thought, it is important to weigh the features against the broader market. The Musetex K2 excels at providing a complete package. For roughly $90, it offers a visual style that was once reserved for much more expensive chassis and includes a cooling setup that would cost a significant amount if purchased separately. The inclusion of PWM control and USB Type-C shows a commitment to modern standards that are sometimes omitted in value-oriented products. However, builders should be aware that because so much of the budget is allocated to the fans and the glass panels, the gauge of the steel used in the frame might be slightly thinner than what is found in more expensive, heavy-duty cases. This does not impact the performance or the look of the build, but it is a standard trade-off in this price category. Ultimately, for someone looking to create a visually striking, well-cooled computer without spending a fortune, the K2 offers a compelling and comprehensive foundation. It bridges the gap between budget friendliness and the high-end enthusiast aesthetic, making it a noteworthy contender in the mid-tower market. The combination of its 6-fan cooling array, the dual-glass panoramic view, and the inclusion of modern connectivity options makes it a practical and stylish choice for a wide range of computer builds. It simplifies the assembly process by providing the necessary cooling components up front and ensures that the final product looks professional and polished regardless of the builder's experience level. While there are many cases available, few provide this specific combination of pre-installed hardware and contemporary design at this particular price point. Roughly $90 buys a significant amount of functionality here, making it a reliable option for those prioritizing both form and function in their next desktop setup. By focusing on the essentials of airflow and visibility, the K2 addresses the primary desires of the modern PC gaming community while maintaining a level of accessibility that is highly beneficial for the average consumer. It stands as a testament to how far budget cases have come, offering features that were considered luxury items only a few years ago. In the end, it is a well-rounded chassis that delivers on its promises of style and cooling efficiency. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest product insights. Have a product you want us to review? Drop a like and subscribe, and comment below. Until next time, happy shopping.